Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by the world bantamweight champion Nina Hughes. Nina, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very good. You're here at a press conference, not for your show, but for Hamza Shiraz against Liam Williams. But what brings you here, first of all?
Just to have a quick catch up with Lee, really. It's literally 5 minutes from my work, so I just popped down to have
You in your lunch break?
Yeah, my lunch break.
Do they know? Do they know you've gone to a boxing press conference in your lunch break?
Just lunch break, quick sneak out.
Great stuff. So what's the latest with you? We're all waiting, hungry for you to get back in the ring. I'm sure you are too. What's the latest you can tell us?
I was dying to get back in the ring now. Obviously, I last boxed in June, it's quite a while ago. Just waiting for a fight date patiently. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because obviously I just want to be as active as possible. But yeah, just hopefully get a fight date soon.
You've been kind of avoided a bit in the past. Did you think that was all going to change once you won the world title? Because now you've got something that people want.
Yeah, 100%. I thought once I won that world title it would be easier and I'd get the big fights. But yeah, it hasn't seemed like that. I boxed 5 times last year. I've only boxed once this year. So yeah, just hopefully I can get a big fight soon.
There was a lot of talk about the Ebanie Bridges fight, of course. Has that kind of fallen by the wayside now? Is that still a possibility?
Maybe in the future, I don't know. I mean, it's a fight I'll snap up straight away. It's the fight I want, but I'm not seeing much interest from her, and I know she wants a voluntary first, so maybe once she gets that voluntary, it's a possibility, but yeah, there's no talk on it yet. At the moment, I've got a mandatory in Jamie Mitchell, and there's also been talks of maybe her stepping aside and fighting Shannon Courtenay, but yeah, we're just waiting on a date.
Yeah, there were rumours that Shannon Courtenay might not be coming back at all. Have you heard those rumours, and what do you think? I mean, she's still young.
Yeah, no, she's up training in Liverpool now. Yeah, we was offered the fight for her to fight on actually the Kate Taylor undercard, but she said 10 weeks. 10-week camp wasn't enough and she needed more time, so that's been delayed. Yeah, all I want is a fight. I don't really care who it is, I just want a fight now, so hopefully one of them can be made soon.
How do you feel about a Jamie Mitchell rematch? It was on kind of neutral territory the first time. Would you like it over here?
Yeah, of course. I mean, she's my mandatory, so I've got no choice in that, so I have to fight my mandatory eventually. So, yeah, I'm up for the rematch. Yeah, it's a fight. It was a good fight last time, and I'm sure it'll be a great fight this time.
There's a lot of people may not have seen you because of where it was last time. This time it'd be an opportunity to be on a big show, big promotional backing TV over here as well, prime time. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was a tear-up last time, so it'll be a tear-up this time. But obviously I've got to believe in myself and believe that I'll beat her.
Do you feel the kind of fame and the respect is starting to come a lot more now? You're not the most kind of extrovert character. You're not out there calling people out or trash talking and that kind of thing. Do you feel like it's coming?
No, not really. No. I don't feel like anything's changed, to be fair.
You still can go to like Tesco's and not get recognised?
Yeah, definitely. Still going to work, still doing the same thing I was before I won the world title.
What would it take for you to get to a stage where you don't have to work anymore? Or would you even want to give up your job?
Pay me more money. And be more active. Obviously, I'm not getting paid unless I fight. So to only have fought once this year makes it difficult, very difficult.
How much of a difference would it make to you in terms of in the ring, being a full-time pro and the ability to train more often and to rest between as well?
Yeah, 100%. It's that rest in between and being able to go and have a sports massage or see a physio, in trying to find time to do those little bit extras that obviously I don't have. I've got 2 kids as well, so by the time I finish work, I've got my kids. So, yeah, it would make it a lot easier, definitely.
Now, we talked about Ebanie Bridges there, who's got one of the belts, but there's 2 other world champions at the moment. Your aim, obviously, is to unify.
Yeah.
Has there been any talks with the other 2, or have you got a preference?
No, so Dina's won. Dina's got both belts now. So yeah, there is talks. Obviously, we wanted Ebanie first, and we wanted to. Me and Dina have got the same manager in Lee, so Lee wanted us to fight for undisputed. So that was the main goal. But obviously, I want to unify. So if the Ebanie Bridges fight doesn't happen, then yeah, we'll fight Dina instead.
How well do you know Dina? I saw you out there for her last fight.
Yeah, well, I met her at her last fight. I went to her last fight. Yeah, she's a great boxer. I've got a lot of respect for her, and it'll be a really tough fight. But yeah, to fight for undisputed or to fight to unify is what everyone's. I thought it's always been my goal. So that's what we want to do.
And with her being quite a draw in her home country, and also the fact that she'll have more belts unless you manage to unify before that fight, would you expect to have to go over there?
Yeah, probably would have to expect to go over there, but that's the idea would be better to both go into that fight, two belts each, and it'll be for undisputed. It'll make it a much bigger fight as well. obviously she's fought her like semi-final. If me and Bridges fought, it's like our semi-final. Winners fight for undisputed. So, but we'll have to see what happens and what fights can be made.
What do you make of the recent trend of undisputed fights, and does it make you hungrier for that for yourself?
Yeah, 100%. To fight for undisputed is massive, isn't it? Like, to win every single belt is like a dream come true. Obviously, my dream was to win a world title. Now I've won that. I've set the bar high. I want to become undisputed.
That's great stuff. And you mentioned Shannon Courtenay, also Ebanie Bridges. There's two names that you've been linked with for quite a long time now. Do you have a preference out of the two of them? Is there genuine dislike for either of them there?
I've got no dislike for either of them. They're the two big fighters in this country that people want to see. Like, I mean, there's plenty of other boxers our weights, but no one knows who they are, or no one cares about them fights. But they're the two big fighters in this country. So obviously, Ebanie Bridges is a preference because she has a belt. But yeah, I'd like to fight either of them.
And should it happen, that you do become undisputed, people talk about your age quite a lot, so I don't really want to go on about it. But would you then consider packing it in, or would that make you hungrier to go up the weights? What would be the plan?
I think I'll have to deal with that when when it happens. But yeah, I don't think I've not thought that far ahead. I don't think I'll know until that happens.
How do you feel physically compared to in the amateur days? Do you still feel fresh?
Yeah, I still feel really fresh. I still feel like I'm improving all the time as well. So in the gym, I'm still improving. I still feel fresh. I'm still sparring really well. So everything's still going well. So until I start seeing that decline, I've got no reason to stop carrying on.
Good stuff. Now, just before we let you go, as you said, you still go around unrecognised a lot of the time. So tell people how they can find you on social media. Maybe we can get that changing a bit, get that profile up even more.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram on Nina_Hughes. And Twitter, Nina Smith 888.
Still Smith.
I know.
Come on.
I just haven't bothered changing it. I've had it for so long. I don't even know. I'm so useless to technology. I don't even know how to change it.
Fair enough. We'll help you out with that. But no, I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's hope there's a fight date soon.
Thank you.
Lovely. Cheers.